You have someone literally under your spell. I was hearing and then I saw her face. Now I'm a believer. They are, oh my God, I can't sing, but you know that song? It's like they saw you and nothing has ever been the same ever since. And it's like you have an aura of like something otherworldly, something so special. I was really hearing they're saying you're so special to me. You inspire them, you take them to another place, to a mystical and magical place, and they feel so like, oh my God, they kind of want to run around, and I'm seeing them almost like a ray of light is there because you have entered the scene. And it's very much, it's not a crush, okay? This much I can tell, like from the energy that I'm picking up on, it's like they have a deep admiration for you. They are thinking about you a lot, but not just about the things you're doing or you're saying, kind of, yes, they are replaying your interactions. They are thinking about random things. I'm really seeing like the way you flip your hair or the way you get all excited when you talk, or, you seem to be someone who's very creative and very bubbly, and they're thinking about those things about you, all the things that make you so amazing. But there is a sense of depth that I'm picking up on, and I'm feeling in a way this is a soul connection. This is a connection where it's like both of you have been through hardships in life or in love, let's just put it that way. You both had a fair share of disappointment, and what you're ready for right now is like with that dragonfly, it's balance. The card of balance is you're both looking for a love that is a stable foundation, okay? That is rooted in trust and commitment, okay? This is someone who is not playing around. This is someone who is very much, I'm seeing like when they look at you, oh my God, it's 111 on my camera. I'm not even joking. When they look at you, they see your soul. They see you for who you are. They really met you, and it was in a way, yes, a spiritual awakening in the sense of like, when you meet someone and you're not necessarily focused on the person. Don't get me wrong. Of course you like them and everything, but suddenly you're getting so many insights about yourself. I'm feeling like you had an impact on them. It was about the way that you were showing up as someone who's very different, very special. You're kind of like, you don't hide your true self. You're out there, okay? You're out there. You're intense, okay? And you know it, okay? There's a song, it's by Prince. Hold on, let me find the card because I was writing it down kind of like, this is what they noticed about you first. It's your confidence, okay? You're genuine, you're real. They've dealt with a lot of people who weren't really real, who kind of were fake, just fake, shallow, but you're not like that. You're different. They love that you're kind of a unicorn. You're giving fairy, you're giving different vibes, like ethereal, mystical, magical. Magic is also something that I was hearing where it's like you have a beauty that radiates from within. You have a depth to you that they have not really found. They maybe had a lot of different relationships in the past, but they never really felt like someone truly gets them. And this is why I'm saying it's a soul connection where it's like you just vibe from the beginning. You might also be someone who has tattoos and piercings, like alternative clothing. You're different. You stand out. Okay, you stand out from the crowd, but you don't care. Okay, it's not like, you can stand out and you can be like awkward about it, but you just own it. Okay, you own it. And that is what makes you so magnetic. Okay, this is what makes you, because you don't care. Okay, here's the thing. You don't care, and that is your magic. You're so detached from what other people are thinking about you, what they're saying about you. You're one of a kind, I'm hearing. They see you as a 1 in a million, and that is what makes them curious. I'm really hearing curiosity. It's like they want to get to know you better. They love your drive, your sense of humor, your way of seeing the world. You have a very specific way of seeing the world, like everyone has their way of expressing themselves and seeing everything. It's kind of like they met a lot of people, like friends, family, and lovers. And it was almost like there was a similarity between all these people. And then there's you, and you just stand out. You stand out. You're really someone they were not able to forget. And I'm sensing that they are thinking about this a lot. And you're stirring up something within this person where it's like they feel the need to become their best version because of you, which is really, really beautiful. So hold on. Yes. Okay, so you know how I mentioned the song in the beginning, Believer? It's from the movie Shrek, and I was thinking about it really, like, that movie is amazing. And I mean, I haven't seen it like up until I was 33, never seen it, but then I watched it and I was like, the message is really great. Because first of all, you remember how like they were talking about these layers, like everyone has layers like an onion. You have all these layers. You have a complexity to you that person has never experienced before. And they would like to experience more of you, discover your layers, like discover this is someone who would really, when you're on a date, you're sitting there, they really want to hear you talk. They want to hear your point of view on things. They want to hear how you see the world and really your honest opinion. They don't want you to fake it. They want to hear all the crazy stories from your teenage years, and you're gonna tell each other the most embarrassing things about, what happened to you or your wildest experiences in life, and you're just gonna vibe in an effortless way. And what makes it so easy? Well, what makes it so easy for you to deal with each other, to communicate and to vibe, is that you're both able to be who you are around that person, Spirit, let me draw a card. These are my soulmate cards that I created to kind of tap into another aspect of this connection. Can you give us some sort of hint? Okay, that person would like to spend the time in nature with you, or that could be something like nature, could be something that connects you. I'm also sensing like going on a hike or exploring new areas around, like connecting to nature. That could be camping, going on a hike, connecting to animals, going to some places out in nature, reconnect, recharge, or, bonding with Mother Earth. You could have something that makes you a little bit different and they like it about you, just like in the movie Shrek. It's kind of like, it's about being different, and instead of like feeling cringe about it. You're just embracing it. And this is what inspires them so much about you. They really are very much inspired by you and very moved is what I'm feeling. Like moved in a sense of like you really stir up something within that person. We also have pragmatic, hard-working, long-term goals. That is someone, as I was saying, they're not laying around. They're not there to play around. I feel like they have had some experiences in the past where they just felt like it never really fits. It was never really the right fit. And it's kind of like it flows effortless with you. With that dragonfly, I'm sensing like with that balance, they are striving for a relationship that is a balance in life where there is mutual effort, there is mutual responsibilities in the relationships. It's a give and take, but not in the sense of like, you're calculating, okay, who has given that today and who has done that today. But it's like you're doing it in a way where it's like natural. You don't even have to talk about these things, It's like you don't have to set up a plan or something. It just happens for you because you're so aligned with each other. Yes, okay, let me just leave it at that. I'm feeling like this is getting a little bit all over the place, but yes, there is another layer that I'm going to tap into in the next soulmate reading because I don't want to get ahead of myself. We're already, I cannot see, but I think we're 13 minutes in. I wanted to share one thing. It's a song from the movie Shrek, okay? You probably know it. It's I'm a Believer by Smash Mouth. And well, that song kind of encapsulates where they're coming from and where they're going, mentally right now. It's like the song goes, I thought love was only true in fairy tales, meant for someone else, but not for me. Love was out to get me. That's the way it seemed. Disappointment haunted all my dreams. And then I saw her face. Now I'm a believer, not a trace of doubt in my mind. I'm in love, I'm a believer. I couldn't leave her if I tried. So it's really, what the movie is teaching us, Shrek. I want to get into that for a second. It's like, we don't have to hide who we are in order to be loved, like we can be who we are, and that is going to draw in exactly the person who appreciates us for that. Because a couple weeks or days, I don't remember exactly, but I got this download where it was, if you're trying to fit into a box that you were never meant to fit into, you're kind of going to be paired with people who don't really fit, because it's almost like you're trying to put together two puzzle pieces that don't fit. It's not going to work out. But for you, I'm sensing it's in a way effortless. The way that you connect to that person it's just flowing, okay? It just, I just want to tune more into their energy, honestly, because they have a very strong aura to them, Spirit is saying. And with that dragonfly, it kind of is a reminder for you that balance is possible. Splitting the deck at the Wheel of Fortune. I want you to truly take the next couple of days to really tune into how do you want to feel, okay, in a relationship. Like when you're thinking about that kind of love that that you wish to manifest, quote unquote, that you're calling into your life, let's just say it that way. It is key to really tune into that, to define it, to redefine your values, to look, to not only look at everything the media is telling you, Too often we're flooded with all kinds of expectations that are coming from the outside. And it's not really what your heart truly desires. So ask yourself, what do I truly want in love? How do I want to be treated? How do I want to feel? Like, what is that person, not only on the level of your relationship, of your romantic relationship, but with each other? In a more, like, in a sense of like your values that you share, your shared vision in life, maybe even a mission. With that soulmate energy, it could be someone I'm sensing they really have a big heart. They could be someone who would like to also build something with you. We have the star coming up. This was coming up quite a couple of times in readings recently. The star energy, this is you coming out of a phase of really chasing love, trying to be liked. You're not that person anymore. It's really giving someone who is very much in tune with their self, like with who you really are. I mean, when you're dropping all the masks, and this is that person, the lovers coming out. Yes, oh my god, this is wild. Like, the lovers, first of all, this relationship is going to show you your most authentic self. Yes, and it is kind of like, I'm seeing it is divinely protected. When we're attracting or calling in or aligning, whatever you want to call it, with a relationship that is meant for us, in a way where it's like, this is happening because you have stepped into who you truly are. This is because you have finally poured all the love that you wanted to experience from the external into yourself truly, and that person sees you in your full, almost like, in your full who you are, like your magic. I'm really getting that magic. There's also a song like your magic, and you had to, in a way, see the magic within yourself in order for that person to come along and also see that in you. And now that it's also with the lovers. The lovers card is about a decision. And now you get to decide what love looks like for you, and that person, is, in a way, it's like, this is happening because you have worked so much on yourself and you're no longer in that chasing energy. And when I'm sensing them, I am really feeling someone who has a curiosity, who is willing to look beyond, who has a very big heart. They're a social butterfly, but they're not only about parties and status. They also would like to change something in this world, potentially together. They're going to make you laugh. They're going to make you question your values, your worldview. It's not always going to be smooth sailing, I'm hearing, but it's going to be a relationship that opens your eyes to something greater. And you're both kind of like, you're two peas in a pod. I'm hearing spirit is funny sometimes. You're like yin and yang, You're balancing each other out. It's kind of like when someone is more outgoing, the other is a little more reserved. I'm sensing they have a huge confidence. Sometimes even to the point that people are like, oh my God, that's a player, But they're not. They have so much more to offer. And they are waiting, the Empress, they are waiting to make you feel like that. The Empress. They really like to make you feel like, one in a million, because that is the way that they see you. They would like, when you're, as I was saying, like, they are gonna take you out, and they, even in a room, you're in a museum, they would only look at you kind of energy. Or when you're at a party, going out, they are going to to keep you there always by their side. You know, let's say they're at an event and kind of all eyes are on them, you know, for whatever reason. They would make sure that they would also pay attention to you because that's who they are. And that's a very beautiful energy. Page of Swords, we're going to leave it at that. Just be in that energy of receptiveness for this beautiful romance that is unfolding here. That's all I'm saying, by the way, guys. If you would like to tap more into that energy that I'm already sensing here, I do have my thought transmission workbook. It is linked down below, and it kind of helps you to nurture the bonds between you. You know, when you're like in the dating stage, you're kind of sometimes a little nervous. You don't know, you know, how to really put it to the next level. And you can do so much by just tuning into your telepathic bond to your person. Of course, always take this with, you know, with a grain of salt. We're talking about mutual connections here. We're talking about connections that are rooted in real mutual effort. I'm just going to put it out there, okay? If you're in a relationship that is moving forward, you're gonna see real life effort, okay, from both sides. Just putting it out there. Use your discernment with those readings and always take whatever resonates. And that was it for today's reading. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for being part of this wonderful community. I'm just gonna share the songs really quickly because I don't want to make it too long here. It's already like very long. The first one is an oldie, You Can Do Magic by America, Cream Prince, and I'm a Believer, Smash Mouth. Go and definitely watch or rewatch Shrek. It's a beautiful movie, and well, I'm gonna see you around in the next one.